You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, Beyond the Gates fans, I've got your weekly prediction edition. We're going to talk about Ted's hot date and Joey's secret kid. We have got predictions for Ted and Shanice, for Andre and Dani, for Nicole and Carlton, for Kat and Samantha, and also for Joey and somebody's secret. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt. If you're not following us, please reach down, hit that subscribe button. Just a reminder, according to TV Guide, there is a preemption of Beyond the Gates on Monday. Never mind that Tuesday is the actual national holiday. So I'm just curious if they got their wires crossed. But either way, there are just 4 new episodes of Gates this week. Our very first prediction, Ted takes Shanice to the Winterfest gala. In Wednesday spoilers, we've got Derek leaning on Shanice, but they are not getting romantic. Derek is destined for a coworker now that he and Ashley are broken up, and Shanice has another love interest coming her way. Thursday, Beyond the Gates spoilers have Nicole telling Ted yes to something, but she says there may be consequences, and it could be about this Winterfest gala. And on Friday, Anita has to calm Leslie down. So I wonder if Ted is going to ask Shanice to go with him as friends and coworkers to the Dupree Winterfest gala, but he may first be talking to Nicole to make sure it won't make her uncomfortable. And she may warn Ted that Leslie will lose it if he brings another woman to an outing where there'll be eyes on them and paparazzi. Not that he would ever take Leslie, of course. So this also may be what Leslie's going nuts about that Anita has to deal with. You know, Leslie thought her only competition was June, the waitress, but now Ted and the physical therapist, that's something else entirely. The good news is Shanice can more than handle Leslie, and she and Ted may be out of the friend zone very, very soon. But then again, this whole Nicole and Ted thing could be about Kat's explosion. We'll find out more next week. Our second prediction, Andre and Dani have a honeymoon and then plan a real wedding. So Wednesday spoilers for Beyond the Gates have Dani getting ready for her Forster Creations shoot. She's packing for the trip, trying on outfits, getting everything ready to go. Also on Wednesday, Anita and Vernon have a long overdue chat with Andre, according to BTG spoilers. And I just think they want to make sure that Andre doesn't hurt Dani because they don't want her going nuts again like she did after the thing with Bill blew up. Thursday, Beyond the Gates spoilers have Andre and Dani making a decision about their future. They're at the airport heading off for this fashion shoot trip to Los Angeles and decide it's also going to be officially their honeymoon. So Andre told Ashley the other day that he is falling in love with his wife because she broke up with Derek and immediately called Andre and said she made a mistake. So Ashley is way too much of a waffler. This reminds me of the writing over from Bold and the Beautiful, because that's where Michelle Valjean is from, you know, this back and forth, the ping pong thing. I know that they have to do love triangles in soap, but still. Plus, Andre and Dani are planning a real honeymoon in LA. They are both admitting they're falling in love. So we are going to have crossover episodes, by the way, of them over on Bold and the Beautiful. But at first, you know, they had this drunken wedding with the drag queen. And then Dani was going to annul. But then when she found out Bill was jealous, she asked Andre to stay married. Now they are talking about feelings. They're doing a proper honeymoon. And I wonder if they're going to backtrack now and do a proper wedding, like a New Year's Eve renewal of vows or something like that. Our third prediction, Nicole invites Carlton to be her +1 to Winterfest. So Thursday, Beyond the Gates spoilers are when Nicole says yes to something that Ted wants, but is warning about consequences. So if he's going to take somebody else, maybe she will. Nicole already told Carlton she's not in a headspace to date right now, and he told Nicole he'd be patient. That was after Ted tried to throw hands with Carlton at the hospital nurses station because he is jealous. Nicole may decide that if Ted's taking a coworker as a platonic +1, so can she. Of course, if she asked, Carlton would jump at the chance. Now, he is probably already planning to be at Winterfest. I'm sure he goes every year already. He and Ted always donate mommy makeover surgery. So even if they don't officially go as dates, Nicole and Carlton may wind up spending time together at the event. Our fourth prediction, Kat sneaks over to see Samantha. Tuesday, Beyond the Gate spoilers have Smitty bickering with Martin over parenting their teens. Thursday, BTG spoilers have Smitty running into Kat and things are awkward. And also this week, Kat is waging war on her dad, Ted, over Eva calling him dad as he requested. So I wonder if Kat's going to take time out of her sister slugfest with Eva to try and make things right with Samantha and also make things right for Samantha because her life's falling apart because Kat's brother has lost his mind, which of course to some extent is understandable, but he's really going overboard. Martin said that Samantha is quitting the Chelsea Cat job and he didn't talk to his daughter or his husband first. Smitty doesn't agree with this, but it's a done deal. It can be undone though. However, I think Kat may try and be a good aunt and counsel Samantha anyway, despite how her brother Martin's acting. I mean, Kat waited till in her 20s and in a serious relationship to have sex. So she may tell Samantha that just because she and Tomas are having sex, it's not the same thing as Samantha doing the deed on the couch, giving Nathan her V card in the middle of the afternoon with no feelings involved. So Kat may tell Samantha that she's glad that she waited for Tomas and that there's always guys like Nathan who are horn dogs and will hurt you and humiliate you. So Kat may get through to Samantha where Martin lecturing is not going to. And I absolutely think that June will agree with the advice if Kat shows up to give that to Samantha. Our fifth and final prediction, does Joey have a secret kid and is it Ashley? So Friday, Beyond the Gate spoilers have Vanessa talking to Joey saying he's addicted and he casually throws out that he loves her. So Vanessa's getting away with murder with Joey. And of course, he got away with murdering Vanessa's husband. But there are probably more secrets about Joey that Vanessa cannot even imagine. Joey did tell Vanessa the other day he's divorced and it seemed acrimonious. But some fans suspect he might be Ashley's dad. Now, I doubt Joey was married to Ashley's mom because her mom, Jan, doesn't have any money. And if she divorced rich Joey, she'd probably have a pile of alimony. Instead, Jan is a blue-collar worker, a maid who's cleaning houses beyond the gates. But some fans wonder if there is a secret affair there and maybe Ashley is his kid. We also have Greg Vaughn debuting very soon. I love this actor. I have loved him on Days. I loved him on General Hospital. I'm actually hoping that he's going to show up as Joey's son, but we'll see how it goes.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.